Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. So I maintain my innocence. Man, I'm cleansed of this. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. So I maintain my innocence.
Okay.
Man, I'm
Son of man, of your people, go and speak to those who listen. The curses come upon us, we scattered just as it's written. Shattered and battered, almost erased from existence. The discipline of the fathers only leaving the remnant. So I stand guard and watch, take heed into listening. Cause their time's fulfilling and his return is imminent. So I'ma blow the horn to warn the guilty and the innocent. Those setting themselves apart, trying to make sense of it. Those hearing but not listening, man, it's just ridiculous. You standing there witnessing, it's not even inconspicuous. Thus the blood is on your own head instead of delivering. You're being from this depth, there's no way you can just live with this. Most the world sinning and the rest are hypocrites. They loving these conditions in this state of obliviousness. So I'ma blow the horn and clean my hands of the senselessness. Man, you're hearing all the instruments.
Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. So I maintain my innocence. Man, I'm cleansed of this. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. So I maintain my innocence.
Question.
Man, I'm cleansed of this.
Why, if I'm wrong, should I perish in my iniquities? But if I turn from my evil, then my sins are forgiven me. This a no-brainer, but most here sinning intentionally. Guess ignorance is bliss, so they go on without missing a beat. No need to say truth to folks that couldn't see. This the worst captivity, cause most thinking they free. The world is upside down, it's all wrong. They look at me, they see the zeets and wonder what could it be? Or is it the beard, the reason that I am weird? The man with the trumpet supposed to be the one they hear. I bet you can't even get across to your own peers. They don't have eyes to see and no wisdom cause they don't fear. Open your eyes and be wise, see through the lie. Turn back from your evil ways, for why should you die? Yet you still say it's too hard to raise up Yahuwah. Nonetheless you heard the trumpets, you all heard the teruah.
Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. So I maintain my innocence. Man, I'm cleansed of this. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. So I maintain my innocence. Man, I'm cleansed of this. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. So I maintain my innocence. Man, I'm cleansed of this. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. Man, you're hearing all the instruments. So I maintain my innocence.